Client relationships are built on the way that you teach your clients to interact with you and how to treat with you. Now, I had this conversation with one of my agents the other day, and it actually really blew my mind about how really we act differently for certain clients and certain individuals than we would, say, our friends and our people and stuff like that. And it really took me down this rabbit hole of why do we even care? Why do we do that? So let's dive in. What's up, guys? Lewi here. How's it going? A lot of agents talk about, relationships with clients, and a lot of the time it's like, well, this is how they're treating me, or they're not respecting my boundaries, or everything like this. And I just had a conversation a couple of days ago with one of my agents about this, and it's really fascinating how we kind of do this, because if you think about how you act with different people or different sets of people within your life, it could be clients, it could be people at the gym, it could be your spouse, it could be your kids. A lot of people interact in different ways with different people. So like we show a little side of ourselves in this one context. Maybe it's the professional side with our clients that, everything's good, we scrub up nicely and we're all good to go. And then with our kids, we show that, grumpy, whatever side that looks like. And with our, friends at the gym, it's like our bro side, so like all these like different personality traits tend to come out in different circumstances. And I don't think we need to be like that, especially as realtors. I think a lot of people gravitate towards you if you're actually being true to yourself and who you are. And I've certainly found this to be the case for myself. We've talked a little bit before on the channel about imposter syndrome and really trying to be someone you're not, that whole fake it till you make it kind of facade that I think a lot of realtors put on. I certainly did it back in the day. I was wearing suits all the time. I was, filming all these videos where I was trying to look super cool, but really I just looked like a douche because that wasn't me. So as soon as I started being myself more and actually talking to clients like I would talk to them normally, my business grew substantially, and it's definitely something that I think we need to concentrate on. And this is going to be one of the tools that's going to serve you over time, especially if you're trying to dial it into a niche or dial it into your target market. So Mackenzie and I, our target market are young families with kids, because that's who we are. So those conversations are super easy because like you can show up and be like, oh my gosh, I'm just like tired, like the kids are driving me crazy. And it's fine. Like those conversations are totally fine because it humanizes you. If you show up like, no, I'm totally fine, I'm a realtor robot, nothing bad ever happens to me, then it's just dumb. Like, why do we act like that? I just don't understand. And the thing about it is as well, like clients don't understand too. If I'm working with someone who's providing a service value for me, and all the time it's just like, everything's great, everything's completely fine. Like in the back of my head, I'm thinking like, okay, this person's either a psychopath or their world is like crazy. And they're just like putting on this like, please, let's just close a deal together. Kind of, Ken doll kind of face kind of thing. So I think it's important for us to just humanize ourselves. And I think that's important to give ourselves permission to do that. Because, like I was talking to with one of my agents, like I was saying, the whole topic around it was, we teach people how to treat us. So think about that for a minute. The way that we talk to people and let them know who we are and how we feel and all this stuff is really how they'll treat us. So if you show up to something and you're just like, no, I'm totally cool, like I'm on the job, I'm blah, 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 then they're going to be like, okay, well, do this, I need this, get me here, meet me there, take me there, show me this. And all in the background, your life is just chaos and like you're like having a hard time with it. Whereas if you show up and be authentically yourself and be like, man, I've got 2 young kids and it's just, it's rough, man. Like I love what I do, but like they are driving me crazy today. Like that human element will come in now. So if a future conversation comes up and it's like, hey, Lewi, listen, I need you to do this. I can be like, listen, my kids are actually here, there. I need to go pick them up. I need to do this first, and then I'll get right back to you. That will actually give them permission to be like, cool, I'm treating you like a busy father. So that's totally fine. So you see, the way that we line ourselves up in conversation like this actually helps you build your business. A lot of people think you're showing some kind of weakness and you're like, oh man, they're going to go for like, ABC Realtor down the block who's like always professional and on time and brings a clipboard and all that nonsense, rather than the human person who actually validates feelings and validates what clients are looking for because you feel what they feel. So there's an emotional intelligence to working with clients, and I think this is one piece that a lot of people are missing. So my challenge for you today is to audit how you act around different groups of people. So is it your gym? Is it your family? Is it church? Is it whatever that looks like? Audit yourself. Like, okay, how am I acting right now? How am I showing up here? Am I being authentic to myself, or am I putting on this kind of facade that these people expect of me because I've taught them to treat me like this? So challenge yourself, guys. Make sure you're being authentic in all conversations. A lot of this comes down to figuring out who you really are, what you're trying to do, what your core values are. If you want to find more of that out and how to go about expanding that as a real estate agent, we have this mastermind coming down, which you can check out in the link below. The wait list is open right now, and we're going to be talking about all that kind of stuff, how to reinvent yourself, how to get people to treat you like you want to be treated, and all this kind of stuff. So anyway, guys, challenge yourself, be authentic this week, and I'll see you on the next one.